good morning, everyone. It is a great day in Houston, a great day in Houston. Even though it's raining, it's still a beautiful day. So we're so blessed to wake up and see this rainy day, but it's a beautiful day. And I just want to say my name is Thelma Scott, and I am the host of Embracing Diversity Show. Today I have my guests already on, so I just want my guests to, they're the Stella, to tell us a little bit about her. She's going to give you her name and what she do. Okay, Miss Othello, go ahead.
Yes, my name's Arcella Shaw, and I volunteer with a lot of the.
Can you speak just a little louder so we can hear you?
Okay, yes, my name's Arcella Shaw, and I work and volunteer with some of the sex trafficking organizations here in the area. I'm basically a volunteer and work with several agencies here in the area and organizations. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you well. Go ahead.
Okay. Yes. So, like some of the organizations that I've been blessed to work with are, for example, the Houston 20 with Jennifer Hoffman. She has different organizations located throughout the Houston area. She has the Houston 20, the Katy 20, the Woodlands and Conroe 20. And you can actually find her information online under the Houston 20. And on her website, you'll find ways to get involved or learn more about sex trafficking and how to spot sex trafficking on her website. There's also a film that's coming up that she has put online that you can actually get tickets. And if you just give me a moment, it goes over the, hold on, I had it right here in front of me, because it's coming up in March, and it'll give people a good idea of the sex trafficking that's taken place.
Okay, so you're trying to give us some information, let us know more about it. So you guys, to my listeners out there, Miss Acela is talking about human trafficking. January is the Human Trafficking Awareness Month. So she's talking about human trafficking and giving you some pointers and some information on human trafficking to let our young girls and our elders, let them know that there's hope out there. So that's what she's doing. So go ahead, Ms. Stella, give them the information.
Yes, so on March 2nd, Wednesday, you can actually go online and purchase this premiere film. It's called Surviving Sex Trafficking, right. And it's going to be a documented film with positive outcomes of survivors.
Right.
That's one with again Ms. Jennifer Hoffman, and then there is another organization that is here in the Houston area by Jacqueline Olato, Real Beauty, Real Women. She's got some documentary as well and is very involved, and she helps with victims, getting them not only help, but also teaching them how to work. She helps them find work, and that's Jacqueline Olato. And then we also have Elijah Rising. And Elijah Rising, they have a museum that you can actually go see, and they have vans that people can actually get into these vans and tour different areas of Houston. Can you hear me? I think I'm hearing.
Yes, I'm very familiar with the Rising. I have took one of those tours in the van, so I know what you're talking about. Yes,
the vans, yes, and the museum. Yes, so I've worked with them, and like I said, they also have that restoration. I believe they purchased like over 84 acres, and that's another area where women can go and recover. So there's quite a bit of individuals in the sex trafficking organizations that are reaching out and helping and bringing more awareness. Those are just a few that I know, but there's others that I can talk of, like Free the Captives is another one that works specifically with teenage girls. And she also helps the founder, Julie Waters. She actually, goes beyond as well with helping them coping skills as well as teaching them how to work and find jobs. So there's also The Landing with Kara Parker. And that one is, I don't know if you're familiar with that one, but that one's like...
No, I'm not familiar with that one, but there's a lot of them out there. So thank you so much for sharing all this information with us this morning, because it's very important that they know about it. And can you tell us a little bit about your website or number where they can go and find all of these resources? Do you have all these resources in one place that they can go and find it?
No, but they can reach out to me, and I can.
Okay, can you give them your name and your number and maybe your email or your website?
Yes, I can email them all this information. And my email is arisellasaw@gmail.com.
Okay.
And it's my first name and my last name together, arisellasaw@gmail.com. And I'm more than happy to send all this information. And Ms. Scott, if I may say, I think one of the important things, that landing, it is in the prime area of the sex trafficking hub on VistaNet, and they are open during the day. I think it's very important for the listeners to know that they're open during the day to provide needs for sex trafficking victims, because the only time they have available is during the day. At night, obviously, they're working. But this landing, they make it available where, if someone wants to come in for a meal or they just want a place to sleep, they have that available. Or if they just want to come and maybe watch TV, something to just relieve their trauma. This place, the landing, is open during the day, and it's easy to access because it's at the prime location where sex trafficking is happening.
Well, can you give us the address to that location that's during the day? Can you give us that location?
Yes, just give me a moment. Okay, I'm sorry. I wrote a lot, and I don't. I'm having a hard time finding it.
Okay.
Can I come back to it?
Okay. Well, we have some more guests that we need to come on. So thank you so much that we have quite a few, 3 more guests that need to call in. Anyway, Miss, thank you so much, Miss Shaw, for all the information, because this is we'll be doing a lot this month with the end of the month, the rest of the week, doing some emails and doing some videos about human trafficking for this month. But thank you so much. We'll be calling on you again. But thank you so much.
Okay.
And have a wonderful, blessed day, and stay safe out there.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
At this time, I want to give my DJ, Mr. Tariq Khan, I want to give you a chance to say something. I thank my DJ for taking his time, and today is by doing Zoom because it's raining and I don't get out in the rain. And thank him so much for setting up Zoom and letting me do this for home. I'm so happy. Thank you, Mr. Tariq. So
you're
the mic is yours right now. I'm gonna let you say a little something before I go for my next guest call in.
Yes, ma'am. Well, actually, Miss Dr. Pamela Hernandez is currently on the line right now.
Okay, well, you go ahead and let her space out there. She's online. And Ms. Pamela will talk to you a little bit about environmental justice, because that's a campaign that I'm working on with my kids and my families, because they need to be educated on healthy living and breathing clean air and stuff. So she'll talk a little bit about environmental justice and climate change.
Sure.
Go ahead, Ms. Pamela.
Hi, Dr. Scott. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for taking your time out to be with us this morning on this rainy day.
I know. My name is Dr. Pamela Hernandez, and I work with the Local Initiative Support Corporation as a consultant. I do leadership development training as well as research for that organization. So for short, LISC has been providing leadership development workshops, and one of those that you have participated in, called Training for the Trainers, is a 6-month kind of self-guided leadership development training for seasoned and or emerging leaders of the greater Houston community. We really start this program to allow, various community residents to improve or just continue their leadership development. And through this program, we focus on different topics and issues, just like you mentioned. And some of those topics and issues have been related to environmental justice, climate justice, housing, and health equity issues.
I think there's a bit of feedback coming in. I'm not sure if somebody has the speaker or audio up.
I think because she's Miss Pamela, are you driving? Does you hear a little traffic in the background when you're talking?
No, I'm not at all. I'm in my house, in my office, and there's nothing.
All right. Actually, it sounds perfect right now, so we'll just leave it at that. Go ahead, carry on.
Go ahead.
Okay. Ms. Scott, do you want me to go through some more of the training for the trainers and what we provide?
Yeah, just a little bit about what we provide, and if they would like to get involved with the program. I think they're going to start it back up in June, I think, right? I think so. I'm not sure.
Actually, this year we're starting to recruit and outreach for various community leaders and community members starting next month in February. We're hoping to start the training sessions early this year, starting in March. We're going to send out various emails, communications, as well as application processes and things like that via email for people. You can also go into the website called go/neighborhoods.org, and there you can look up the leadership development course. And the reason we say it's a self-guided leadership training program is because we also provide this online. A person can go through this process and learn about the different topic areas within leadership development on this website, but they can also be part of the group of people, kind of the cohort, and meet on a monthly basis like we have done before. And this part of the program starts in March, and it's a 6-month program. And the different topics that we touch on in these leadership development courses is everything from the concept of shared leadership, conflict resolution, being inclusive and welcoming in various communities, as well as touch on the topic of health justice, health equity, environmental justice and climate, which we see happening a lot here in the greater Houston area. So we go more deep into those topics.
All right. So could you just give them maybe an email if anyone would like to be a part of that class and learn a little bit more about environmental justice and climate justice that we're working on? Maybe you have the email or a number or something.
Yes.
Would like to be involved? Yes. Could you give that to them?
Of course. The Local Initiative Support Corporation, or short for LISC, their telephone number is 713-334-5700, and their email is info@lisc.org. So info@lisc.org. I also would encourage your audience to go to the website of go/neighborhoods.org, and there you can find so much more information about our program, as well as various templates that you can use in your own kind of community. Right? We really want this opportunity to share a lot of our information with others, and people can feel free to really use our services and resources on that website.
All righty, Ms. Thelma, well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it, and And I hope the listeners was able to get that information. But if you don't mind, if you can just give them repeat the website and the number one more time in case a lot of the listeners didn't hear you in reference to that. Okay.
Of course. The website is go-neighborhoods.org, and the phone number is 713-334-5700. Thank you again so much, Dr. Scott, and I hope you have a good rest of the evening and day.
All right. Dr. Mendez, thank you so much, and you have a wonderful and blessed afternoon, and stay safe out there, all right?
Thank you. You too. Have a good one.
Okay, you too.
All right.
Okay,
That's good
Mr.
information.
I'm waiting for the next call-in, so while the next call-in, so I'm giving the mic to you so you can let them know who you are and what you do there at the radio station. And
well.
It's important as being the DJ for Embracing Diversity, which we're so happy to be able to do it every month.
Yes, ma'am, and it's my absolute pleasure to be a part of it. I'm not that great of a DJ. I make things happen, but it's always a lot of fun. It's very informative stuff that we have on here. So I always walk away from this show learning a lot and changed, and and I know that a lot of people are impacted by the show. By the information, a lot of times we end this show and then people are calling after the show trying to find out, what was that number again for that person, or what was that website again? So I know that a lot of the work that you guys do here, you and Miss Filis do on this show, impacts a lot of people and helps them out a lot. So what I do here, it's not that important. It's the work that you guys do that's most important. So.
All righty. Thank you so much, Tar. And I just want to say to my listeners, we want to just make sure that we can pray for Attorney Filis, my co-host. She wasn't feeling well today, so we want to make sure that we pray for her that she can get to feeling better. And next month, February, she'll be back, and we'll have a great topic for you on next month. But I also just wanted to say he may stick his head in, it may not. This show, Embracing Diversity, is only possible because Mr. Mike Kahn, the owner of the radio station, sponsors this show every month. Mm-hmm. This show gives Safe Diversity a chance to promote our vision and our mission that we do with Safe Diversity and working with our high school kids with disabilities. And since 2017, we give scholarships to all kids and give them an opportunity and their families to strive and rebuilding their lives and whatever pandemic that they may face. We try to provide those resources and awareness to them every month through our monthly workshops and also through Embracing Diversity show every month. So again, Mr. Mike Kahn, if you listen and if you want to stick your head in, you can. But thank you so much, Mr. Mike Kahn, for all that you do, and especially for what you do for the high school kids with disabilities, and then allowing them each year to come to the station to be able to learn about communication technology, having a field day there. So we really thank you a lot.
That was actually a lot of fun. What was that, last month or the month before that or something like that? I
forget. That was last month that they came in during their Christmas break. They came in and they was on the radio and they got a chance to visit personally with Mr. Mike Kahn and ask them a lot of questions. So I think he was ready for the kids because they were ready for him to ask a lot of questions. So, and we had one of our scholarship recipients that was there from Texas A&M. He was in for holidays, so he was a part of the show. So we had a really good time. So if you want to see that video, I think they can go. Is it on his Facebook page? Tarek, of course, the video that they like.
No, but Nick sent us a new version of it. So I think over the weekend. So we're gonna get that posted up pretty soon. So.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Do I have another call online? If not, I'm gonna talk a little bit about mental health.
Not yet.
Okay, I just want to say a little bit about.
I know she. We had another caller who had called in during the last call, but I asked her to call back, so we're just waiting on her right now.
Okay, maybe she'll call back.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wanted to say a little bit about mental health because we do work with a lot of high school kids in the surrounding area of Houston, and mental health is very, very important. And right now, the kids are dealing with a lot of anxiety, and they're dealing with a lot of depression, because of the pandemic that's going on, and right now we're in the red, and so they have to go to school, and that's the law. So they have to go to school, and the kids are dealing with with anxiety and depression. So we want to make sure that the kids know that there's hope out there. There's a place that they can always go. We State Diversity, we are partnership with NAMI Greater Houston, and I just want them to know they can call if they need help, and they also can call the suicide prevention hotline if they have any problems, and that number is 1-800-273-8255. Again, suicide prevention hotline number, crisis number is 1-800-273-8255. In case the kids are feeling very depressed, they can call that number, and there's hope out there. So just remember, always there's someone you can call, or you can call someone at NAMI Greater Houston. Also, I wanted to say to the veterans, since we do work a lot with veterans, we honor them every month, and I just want to give the veterans hotline as well. The veteran crisis hotline is 1-800-273-8255 as well. So veterans, if you're in trouble and you're dealing with anxiety or dealing with depression, call those lines for help. There's always hope out there, and you're never alone. So I just want to take a moment to talk a little bit about mental health, because mental health is for real. This is something that we'll talk about every month on Embracing Diversity, and it's something that we talk about on our State Diversity community outreach workshops every month. We talk about mental health, because mental health is so very important that we understand mental health and know that it's real, and know that there's help out there for you always. I know last week my heart was so sad to know that 15-year-old and two 17-year-old, one committed murder and suicide. So we want to make sure that our parents, yes, we want to make sure that our parents understand and talk to your kids about mental health. Mental health is real, and tell them we know they're afraid of the stigma, but don't be ashamed. Tell your story, because your story might help someone else's story. So please, every day, parents, when you go home, just ask your kids, how was school today? If you have any problem, let them know they can always come to mom and dad, or they can always reach out to NAMI, or they can always reach out to suicide prevention. There's always help out there for them, always. So we just wanted to get that message out today that we know that mental health is real, but there's help, and you're never alone. So I just wanted to share that with you, and we kind of educate our students on that. We talk about mental health every month. We try to do it twice a month. We try to do it the first month and the fourth month of every month in our Embracing Diversity show. So mental health is very important.
So, Ms. Scott, how, I'm just curious. These, you watch TV shows, murder mystery shows, anything like that, and always, whenever there's a suicide, they always mention the suicide prevention hotline numbers, just like you just mentioned right now. What is that? I'm just curious. What is that interaction? What can people expect when calling a hotline like that?
Okay, there's always someone to answer the phone to talk to you and to give you some hope, where you won't be able to commit suicide or have a suicide ideation. They're just there for support, and they're there for hope. So if they feel like that, just call that number. There's someone that behind that number that will answer and help them, and also there's someone always there to pray for them and walk them through the questions that they ask. I don't know what questions that they may ask or what they may be going through, but I can assure you, if they would call the number 1-800-273-8255, there's someone always there to help them if they're going through a crisis. I'm for sure. Whatever your problem is, they can help you if you call that number. All righty.
Very good. Okay. So our caller has not called in yet, so we're just waiting on them. So if you're listening to us, you can give us a call.
Right. Well, since we're listening, I like to promote my students. I want to say today congratulations to our December essay and art contest winner, which was Kobe. He's always getting his work on time. Kobe and Crystal, they are two of our scholarship recipients, but they always, Kobe had not, and Crystal, for some reason, I think they won November and December. and they have to meet the deadline. The deadline is always a Friday at 5 o'clock, so they meet the deadline. So I also want to say congratulations to our January winners, which is Kobe again. So let's give him a hand, everybody.
Man, Kobe.
Kobe, he's won about 4 times. Kobe, in this month, it's going to be Kobe and Natalie Ramirez. She's from Westbury High School, so there too. So I want to say congratulations to you guys. Make sure you call Miss Foote and Miss Williams so you can get your $25 gift card and get your book and your cake from Cakeaholic and all the good things that you need to get. I think I've already got the book from Mr. DeMars. Mr. DeMars donates a book every month to the kids, but I think they've been one so much that they got a book. I don't know if Miss Natalie had one, but anyway, I just want to say congratulations to them, and we are so very proud of our students that's doing a wonderful job. We are kicking off 2022 right now. We are getting ready for our scholarship, for our Blue Carpet Scholarship Award Gala. We're getting ready for that. And while I'm on the line, I just want to say thank you to KHOU Channel 11 for being our media sponsor for 2022. It's so much going on, and we do deal with a lot of our families and our students that deal with disabilities. So being virtual for 2022 will make it a lot easier for our families and for our students to do virtual because our kids deal with a lot of underlying health issues, and we want to make sure that we do virtual. We want to keep them safe, and we want to be able to honor the CDC rules. Is wear our masks and practice social distance. And stay safe. So we just want to say that. So we're looking forward to that in August of the 6th and 7th. That's going to be our gala day. It may be some changes, just depends on what we work out with KHO 1011. But we know that August 6th will be our presentation that we do for our scholarship presentation, and we'll get you to a location. So just stay forward. And stay tuned on safediversity.org, our website, and we'll have the date of when we're going to be doing in case anything change we do, but we just want to make sure our kids stay diligent, do your essays, do your art, because there's going to be a surprise of the students. We also do, let me see if I can show the book that we also do on our souvenir book. You may not can see it because it's on our souvenir book on the front page. We always do a student, and that award is called the Youth Excellence Award. That student gets an extra $100, and they begin to be on the booklet, on the front cover of all our booklets. We do 300 to 400 booklets, so they'll be on that cover. But that student has to be able to have done all of their essays, their art, and all to do that. So I just wanted to share that with you. And also, I have another announcement I need to make with the students. Ms. Scott is working on, it's a small business here in the Houston area that I am networking with so they can be able to allow us to advertise our kids' art and their business so the parents and our visitors can go by and see the art. The kids do some great art. So I just wanted to share that with you. As soon as I get that business announced, I will be announcing it, and we'll be doing a video at that facility that restaurant. It's going to be a restaurant, but the restaurant will be able to share all of our kids for this year their art. They have a place to put their art up, so that means that they know they got to be good with their art, up. So I just want to share that. And I also, again, I want to say hello to all of my ambassadors over at Wheatley High School. They're awesome. I talk with them about twice a week on Zoom. On FaceTime. I do FaceTime with them. Because due to the pandemic, I'm not able to go to campus, but I want to thank Ms. Jai and her team because they make sure that our kids are following the Safe Diversity program at Wheatley High School. So, again, thank you guys so much. I want to mention that we have a new intern from HCC, partnership with HCC Work Study Program, and we want to say hello to Stephen Guerrero and also to Nala Nguyen from University of Houston. Those are our interns. So we want to thank them so much for being a part of Safe Diversity and helping us continue our work that we do in our vision by helping the students in the community and helping our families with the resources and awareness that they need to be able to strive in rebuilding their lives and whatever pandemic that they may have. All righty. So our
Very good.
caller has not called in. So, Tar, do you have any announcement information that you want to share with us?
Nothing in particular. I mean, nothing that's relevant to what we're talking about here. So, so.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Well, I mean, aside from the standard, I'm always proud to announce the owner of this radio station, Mr. Mike Kahn, is running for state representative for House
All
District
right.
76 in
Okay.
Fort Bend
Yeah.
County.
Okay.
We believe he's the best man for the job. He's organizational competence. He's a fighter. He's able to get things done. He's proved it many times over, and so I'm here to vouch for that, and would say vote Mike Kahn. I'll throw that out there.
All righty. That sounds wonderful. If he's in the station before we get off, if he can, tell him to stop by and say hello.
Yeah, he's been in and out, and he's just all over the place. He's constantly busy, so.
Right. So we would like to thank him again so much, because what Mr. Mike Kahn has done, I know of any other station here in Houston has allowed 40 students with disabilities to come and spend a whole day at the radio station and run the station.
Hey, it's
right?
a lot of fun. We have fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So I just thank him for his big heart that he has to work with these kids with disabilities. I know whatever position that he gets with state representative or whatever, I know that he'll be a good candidate, and I know he will continue to help the kids with disabilities, because he was doing it way 5 years ago before he thought about running for whatever he's running for, state representative. He was already helping these kids and building a relationship with HISD, the fourth largest school district in the nation, that built a relationship with them in order for HISD to sponsor the bus for the kids to come to the radio station. So I'm honored about that, and hopefully that our pandemic will get a little better and we can continue to plan for our 2022 field day at the radio station. But right now, everything is up in the air. We just don't know what's going on, but we're just going to play it by ear to see what's going on. We hopefully that April or May, before school is out, we can get a chance to plan our field day with our kids at Wheatley High School. I know that they're probably listening, because they ask me every month when I'm on FaceTime, I went, Miss Guy, when we going back to radio to bar? What's up? I said, just hold on, you guys. Remember, a lot of people are ill and sick and all, so we have to be able to pray for everybody and pray for the pandemic to get better, and hopefully that we can be able to go to radio to bar and have our field day.
Yes,
they
ma'am.
just look forward to that every year. We have such a wonderful time at this time.
Yep.
Okay, so I hadn't heard from our maybe she was having some time. I know she was driving our other call-in, but I just want to mention her name. This is Dr. E. Pena. Dr. E. Pena is the lady who was supposed to call in, so I just wanted to mention her name just in case. She's coming from Galveston. She was traveling from Galveston, and she told me, she said, I'm on the road, and my phone is going in and out, so I just want to share that.
Oh,
but while
possible.
we're waiting, I just want to say thank you to our scholarship coordinators, Miss Pamela Foote and Miss Vinola Williams. They does a wonderful job in working along with Miss Wallace and also with Miss Lily Rawls. They does a wonderful job of working with students and keeping them in order and making sure that they do their essays and their art. And now we're going to be doing cards for our seniors, and also with our J&J Autism Program. They'll be joining in with Greater Houston Frontiers. I partner with them and thankful for that partnership with Ms. Lily Rawls that we partnership with. And every month we'll be creating cards, either Valentine cards, Easter cards, or Mother's Day cards, or Father's Day cards, so we can pass them out to the different people that we'll be working with. We're partnering with some of the different hospitals in the area, like I think Methodist Hospital, I think the Texas Hospital, and quite a few more hospitals that we want to be able to cards to. And that give the kids some community service hours so they can go out and give back to the community. So we're doing a lot of things with our students, and it's so important that they understand it to give back. So we're hoping that our students, when they graduate from college, they'll come back and be a part of state diversity and be a part of giving back. And also one day they may become an intern with Faith Diversity, so that's very, very important that we do that. So I just want to share that with you, a little more of what we're doing. And I know that today is a really rainy, type of day, and since we don't have our a call-in, and we're just going to be on for a little bit, we're going to get off a little early today, since don't have a call-in on today. But I just want to say to everyone is, please stay safe, wear your mask, and just be able to provide by the CDC rules, because we have a lot of people that's ill. It's a lot of teachers and a lot of our students, they're not able to go to school due to the pandemic, because it's really real. I know a lot of people may not see it real, but it's really real, and your health is very important. I really try to take care of myself because I deal with a lot of underlying health issues. So I try to stay safe, and I just wanted to mention that to everybody, and just do a prayer for everybody. We want to say a prayer for everybody that's out there. I know I have a lot of my friends and that's ill, like Attorney Filis. We want to be able to pray for her. Mm-hmm. We also want to be able to pray for her mom. Her mom is ill as well, so we want to be able to lift up the prayers for people in our community. I just want to say that. Also, and I don't want to leave out Coco. I work diligently with Coco, Reverend Carwell, and his team. They're very dedicated to our state diversity program. So I want to say to them to pray for them. And I want to pray for all the partners that work along with state diversity. And I want them to know that I thank you so very much going into this 2022 year. Thank you for all your support. We could not do what we do without the dedicated, loving, and caring people like you. So I just want to say that. That's why state diversity feel where we are, because dedicated people believe in our vision and believe in what we do with our kids with disabilities. I do want to say our scholarship program is up, booming, running. This year, I want to be so thankful to you, Roby Harris, with the Georgia Harris Jenkins Foundation, for partnering with us to sponsor our college scholarship applicants. And also, I just want to say thank you to Westfield High School. That's where my program is. It's the community outreach program. It's where I give the kids community outreach services for doing work in the community and work in our office that we work with. And again, thank you to my beautiful, beautiful ambassador kids. We have ambassadors in our program, not only at Wheeler High School. We have ambassadors in our program in the surrounding area of Houston. So I want to say congratulations to them. And be looking, because there's going to be an e-blast coming out. Congratulations to all of our ambassadors, all of our scholarship applicants, all our college applicants, and all of our Westfield High School community outreach service students. So be looking for that e-blast. It'll be coming out soon. So we want to thank Stephen. He'll be sending it out. So we just want to thank you so much and have a wonderful and blessed day. Look forward to seeing you guys next month, same place, same time. Embracing Diversity. Goodbye. Love you guys. Embracing Diversity, love you. Say Diversity, love you. Radio the Bond, love you. Guess what? It ain't nothing you can do about it. Have a blessed day and stay safe.
All right.
Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you very much. Take care, everybody.
Okay.